do enough. 3 knockdowns usually does the trick. Ryan Garcia told anyone that would listen, don't worry about what I'm doing on social media. Just worry about what I'm going to do in the ring, and I will beat Devin Haney. That's a promise.
We thought his erratic behavior was a cry for attention. It was crying wolf, man. This is a sly as a fox mastermind in Ryan Garcia, man, and this kid can fight. He's tough, face adversity, and that power, that speed has always been real.
Devin Haney going to congratulate Devin Haney. Or Garcia trying to congratulate Devin Haney, but Haney wanted nothing to do with it. He's trying to act like he got the job done, Sergio. But he's not being a good actor, is he?
No, he's not being a good actor because the body language doesn't lie, man. Ryan Garcia, he put him down. He got the crowd on his side. The judges got swayed. He may have lost the rounds, but he was winning the big rounds with the knockdowns.
Wild, crazy night, right? Man. Let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to sit here. We're going to watch some highlights of the 3 knockdowns. Listen to the post-fight interview. First, we're going to start the video with listening to the cards being read real time. Listen to the post-fight interviews. Talk a little bit. Then the post-fight press conference wasn't that long. I watched it, so I got some timestamps, and we'll go to the good parts. So let me say this. Apologies to Ryan Garcia. I think that it's even worse for Devin Haney that Ryan Garcia acknowledged at the post-fight press conference is that, yes, he is dealing with some drinking issues. So he got beat by a drunk. A guy that really has not been really focusing in camp. He got beat by a guy that's not even focusing. So if this is what Ryan Garcia has to do to be this good, then go ahead, man, drink, be yourself, be cringe. Be cringe. But he for sure fooled me. So let's go listen to the cards. I think, here's the thing. The rounds where Devin Haney didn't get dropped or he didn't get buzzed, he won. But he got dropped 3 times. That's 3 rounds right there. There was a point deduction on Ryan Garcia's part. And also, I think it was excessive holding on the sides of both sides. The first half of the fight, more Ryan Garcia. The second half of the fight, definitely Devin Haney. And by the way, I do believe, yes, the ref did save Devin Haney a couple of times from at least a knockdown. Now, I'm not going to count Devin out yet. I'm not going to do that. Not yet. However, there is a significant problem. The power. He doesn't have anything to really keep fighters off of him. And now he's going to be sacred food, a meal for all other 140 pounders. Now he's going to look like he easy work. It's going to be like, oh yeah, he can box, but you crack him, he can go down. He got touched up the very first round. So let's go listen to the post-fight interview. Listen to these wacky cards. Go watch some highlights, and I have the technology. We can break them down in slow motion. Devin Haney couldn't stop the left hook. Just couldn't stop it. And it's looking like he got his jaw broken. So he got his face broken by Ryan Garcia. Now, of course, I think it's logical that we have to be like, all right, listen. He did come in 3.2 pounds over the 140-pound limit. The win, even though I think it's tainted, it's just a little bit of taint on there. It's tainted. It's tainted. We got to give King Rise credit, though. And you have to wonder if he's a focused fighter and he actually does what his trainers tell him to do. Like, but we always knew this about Ryan Garcia. He could be a special fighter. He hasn't. But you don't know which guy's going to show up. Now, let me tell you something. He's already confirmed that, like, this is who he is. It wasn't him selling the fight. I'm guessing maybe, you know, he got tired of wearing the mask. You know, the company man sponsor mask, you know, kind of like Anthony Joshua was, and then he had the mental collapse too, and now he's more like himself. But if a drunk Ryan Garcia is going to be doing this to fighters, then bring him on. Give him his beer before his weigh-ins. He lost $600,000, by the way, but what does it matter? He won the night, broke the internet. For those who don't know, at the final press conference on Thursday, they made a bet where they shook hands, and Ryan Garcia was cautioned against it. His father was like, "No, don't do it." He bet Devin Haney $500,000 per pound that he was over. Devin Haney. The next day, Ryan Garcia then goes on to miss weight by 3.2 pounds, 143.2 pounds, 3.2 pounds over the 140-pound limit. So it's made him not eligible to win the belt tonight, the WBC title at 140 pounds. Instead, they settled on $600,000. But what does it matter? Now, let's go listen to the post-fight interview and the cards. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. Yeah, good to be back. This is a nice little, let me tell you something. It was really Sean McComb. Sean McComb is the one who saved the card. He the one who put some spark in the card, even though he got robbed. And I think that's a robbery. And I normally don't call fights robberies, but I think Arnold Barboza lost that fight. That wasn't a Freudian slip. Lost that fight. I barely gave him 3 rounds. Team Sean McComb, my Irish brethren.
Like it's a foregone conclusion. And let's take a look back at some highlights. There was the first moment of trouble in round 1.
Every time that left hook landed. And look, you got to give Garcia credit. Anytime he was dipping to his right like that, he was still fling that left hook. Haney wasn't going under that left hook, and that's why he was catching him right on the tip of the jaw.
Steve Mannix had it 112-112. It could have been the draw. But if you really think about it, it really could have went either way. But I think that, you know, I'm okay with Ryan Garcia winning.
A stunner from Ryan Garcia. But let's look at Chris.
Can we rewind it back some? I want you to see Devin Haney on the canvas. But yeah, Ryan Garcia definitely won the night. By far. Look, he was pulling on some great dance moves, too. Never thought you'd see that, would you? Never thought you'd see that, did you? Never thought you'd see that. Well, let's listen to the cards. The judges are Max DeLuca, Eric Marlinsky, and Robin Taylor. As you can see there on the screen. Look, now him and B-Hop friends now. Y'all cool now. It was B-Hop that started that brawl at the weigh-in, that near brawl, by the way.
Let's get the decision from Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 exciting rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. And here are the totals. Judge Max DeLuca scores his contest even, 112-112. Eric Marlinsky, 114-110. Robin Taylor, 115-109. Your winner by majority decision, King Ryan Garcia!
And everyone said he was crazy.
Sure enough, did.
Crazy as a fox. We told you, expect the unexpected.
But listen, that don't mean he's not a little bit crazy. Now let's not get too ahead of ourselves there. Fast forward, listen to the interviews. They hugged, hugged up some. Devin Haney's face says it all. Let's listen in.
the odds go against you 600, 700, 800 to 1, and you just pull off a massive upset. How did you do it?
God did. My heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, I'll give you all the glory. I couldn't do it without you. I love you so much. Come on, God, you really thought I was crazy? You got lost your whole mind.
Ryan, from the very first round, you set the tone. That first left hook knocked Devin. How much did that set the tone for this fight?
I mean, my left hook is my left hook. You understand what I'm saying? That's blessed by God. So whenever I land it, it can't put you out or down.
How did you know that you were going to be able to land that so frequently? Devin was obviously aware that
because you guys overrate everything. You guys hate on me because I'm pretty and shit. Man, that's fucked up. At the end of the day, I've been boxing my whole life, and all I do is love God and try to help the children, and you guys straight hate on me. You guys do not love the truth. The truth is in front of you. I put my fucking reputation on the line for all the kids in the world, and everybody's fucking staying quiet, but me.
Ryan, this is a competitive fight right into the middle rounds of this fight. You landed that first knockdown. What were you seeing when you landed that left hand?
Man, I don't know, man. I gotta gather my thoughts. At the end of the day, I need a shot of beer or like alcohol, something to get my mind going, you feel me? I'm just kidding. Man, can't you guys take a joke, man?
But the left hands, the ones that you landed on Devin, how much did that change the fight in the middle, the first one that knocked him down?
Oh, yeah, I just knew I had control after that. It's hard to recover from big shots. And, you know, maybe my conditioning wasn't my best, but, you know, at the end of the day, I got the job done.
You seem to have some incredible moments early in the fight, middle of the fight. Then there were some moments where you went back a little bit of that shoulder roll at times, fought a little bit more defensively. Was that just a conditioning issue at the time, or was there more to it?
I don't know, man. I have ADHD, so I just start doing random things.
That shoulder roll still bullshit, though.
When you got in there with Devin, why did you believe so much that you were the better fighter?
I just know that I've been boxing my whole life. I fought him 6 times. I knew what I could do. But I want to thank my team, man. Guadalupe, Valencia, Ciparron, everybody on my team, man. I put them through hell this camp.
James.
I got to give them credit, man. You guys went through it all. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, everybody in this arena. NYC, man, I love you guys. I want to come back to NYC. I love NYC. Hey, everybody, go to Tao. Go to Tao nightclub.
Let's talk about coming back here, Ryan. This was an amazing fight. You guys are longtime rivals. Is this a fight you'd like to do again?
Yeah, let's run it back.
All right, Ryan, we'll turn.
Before we listen to Devin, and I think Devin's jaw is like broken. We're gonna break it down. I don't think that this would go differently in a rematch. I think the power dynamic is the equalizer. Because Devin ain't gonna be the same fighting Ryan Garcia again. He's gonna be very evasive, and he doesn't have the power, it seems, to keep Ryan Garcia off of him. And if he broke his jaw, if he really broke his jaw, the psychological issues that may come with that, Ryan Garcia may have Devin Haney's soul. He may have taken his soul. He may have his soul. You know how Ruslan Provodnikov took Timothy Bradley's soul, never relinquished it? Danny Garcia took Lucas Matisse's soul, never gave it back. It be like that. Fighters don't beat this. I don't know. This seems like one of them type of beatings, because even though it was a close fight, it was a close beating. Like, that power was real. I think Devin Haney is the better boxer. He's the better technical boxer, but Ryan Garcia is fast with power, and he's got the combinations. Devin Haney is not a combination fighter. He's got to try to break you down, like, technically. And then when he can, as you can see, he'll start holding. Or maybe just 140 is a bridge too far, because now he was talking about going up to 147. He don't want to be there. And with his body type, he can max out at 154. Now the concerns, there's a big-ass question mark around Devin Haney now. And now fighters going to be wanting to fight him. So he got his wish, kind of. Let's go listen to him.
Over to Devin Haney. Devin, your thoughts on what happened tonight?
That jaw's broke. The jaw's broke.
Alhamdulillah, you know, Allah's a perfect planner. I'm disappointed with my performance, but I showed that I was.
Let me see here.
I was a, you know, champion, and that I could fight with.
Trying to get the right angle.
You knew that left hand was Ryan's best weapon. You got clipped with it in the first round, early on. It just seemed like you couldn't stay away from it throughout the course of the night.
Yeah, he caught me early when I was sleeping on it. He caught me by surprise.
Yeah, something's going on here. Something's going on. Everybody's so somber, sad, melancholy, excuse me.
On the left hook, we trained for it, but I got in there and I fell asleep, and he caught me with it.
When you went down that first time, how hurt were you? How much did that change the course of the fight?
I was more surprised than hurt. The first time I wasn't really that hurt. I was more surprised. Like I said, he went in there, he jumped on me, just like he knew he would, but I was just sleeping.
How much did his style start to affect you? Because when he did slow down, he turned his back on you at times, made things a little bit complicated.
Yeah, no, I thought the ref, let him turn his back, let him hold a little too much. But alhamdulillah, Allah is a perfect planner. He makes no mistakes.
You know, we just heard Ryan say, sure, we'll run this fight back. Is a rematch something you'd like to do next?
Of course. I thought it was a close fight still. I would love to rematch. I gave him a shot. It's only right he gave me a shot back.
When Ryan came in a little bit heavy, you said, I'm going to go through with this fight no matter what. Do you have any regrets about that now?
No. Like I said, Allah is a perfect planner. He didn't make weight, so I'm still the champion, and we can run it back.
Devin, tremendous fight, fight of the year type of performance. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the post-fight press conference just ended not even 45 minutes ago. It wasn't that long, so I'm not going to bore you with the stuff that don't really matter. We're just going to go to the major stuff. So basically, before we go watch a little bit of that, what Ryan Garcia talked about is fighting Tank Davis. If he wants a rematch, Ryan Garcia is the boss, and it has to be at 144, 145. So that's the shit they're talking for, a Tank Davis rematch. Ryan Garcia has been thinking about wanting to fight Sebastian Fundora at 154. The Devin Haney rematch, some media members were already saying they don't really see a need for it to be a rematch. And what else? I forgot what else he talked about. Hold on. Let me see what other points did they make. They didn't mention Teofimo. And you can see toward the end of the press conference, they're like, you know what? Let's go back and, like talk to Ryan Garcia. But you can tell. And also Ryan Garcia has admitted that, he's been having a drinking issue. But I think that's been pretty obvious. I just hope he gets that shit under control. But for him to be going through what he's going through, to have the magical night that he's had, it's like, well, listen, you got some good things going for you. In fact, let's go. What did he say here?
The winner of this fight is going to be the face of boxing, and that's Ryan Garcia. King Ryan Garcia did it. Imagine that.
Talk about that 420 post you made real quick.
Which
saying,
one?
Like, obviously, Mayweather beat Castillo beat Mayweather in the first fight, and it was on this day right here.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy, right?
That's a weird stat. They're saying that Mayweather beat Castillo in the first fight, the one that people felt that he should have lost on 420. How about that? And then he goes and gets but yeah, that power was real though. That power was real, man. And then once he got on top of Devin Haney, Devin couldn't do anything with him. Of course, Tank gonna troll him. And I wonder what was up with this right here. I wonder what the beef is between Eddie Hearn and the father of Ryan Garcia. So this is after the fight.
Big respect to Ryan Garcia. He was amazing. I thought, well done. Oh really? Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, my son, you piece of shit. What are you talking about? Fuck you. You know you're a piece of shit. And that's what you get. Really? Now what are you going to say? I'm going to say Luke Campbell and fucking Devin Haney. Fuck you. Now who you got? Who do you got?
Jerron Ennis.
Who?
Jerron Ennis.
How about Pitbull?
You know he's good. Jerron Ennis is good.
They're all good.
Respect. It was a good performance. Well
Sorry.
I know you're emotional.
Man, sorry.
Listen, it's a sport. When you win,
I know,
I'll give you all the respect in the world.
Okay, give Ryan the respect.
I just told him.
You did?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
This is how we work.
Sorry.
Don't worry. I respect.
Double right back. Listen, gotta keep that money going. But I'm not gonna lie, Ryan fooled me. Oh wait, the post-fight press conference, my bad. Let me shut up. I ain't gonna lie, Ryan fooled me because I'm like, man, this drunkard. But however, I never said I said, like, listen, the power, you gotta respect that power. You gotta respect that power. You gotta respect that power. And the size, you got to. But I thought that Devin Haney would play keep away. And he wasn't. Here, let me get to the good part of the post-fight press conference. We don't keep you guys waiting here too long. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. I know, what the fuck was that, right?
That's called being a real man. Because I don't give a fuck what people say about me.
That's right. That's right. First of all, let me say thank you, Brooklyn.
Look at that suit.
Thank you to all the fans. Thank you, New York.
Hold on. Let me say some things first. I apologize. The last time I'm going to really interrupt. Listen, the event did not do what they expected for it to do, ticket sales. I checked about 1 hour into the event, and you can still buy tickets online for ridiculous prices. So that's why, if you notice, it was so dark in the arena, they had to move a lot of people up. Pay-per-view, understand that, put it this way. I don't believe that the pay-per-view is going to do expectations. Why? It's because nobody expected for this fight to be like this or to be this good. So if him and Devin Haney was to fight in a rematch, I believe that the rematch could possibly do better than the first fight. But do you want to see a rematch? I think without the knockdowns, it was a close fight. But I think that Ryan Garcia can do it again. And maybe even stop Devin Haney. And also, is Devin Haney going to be a broken fighter? He's got his jaw broken, it's looking like. And he got dropped 3 times, hurt 5 times in total. Some may call it a domination, despite the cards being so close. Because the only real punch that Devin Haney had, yeah, he hit Ryan with a nice right hand. Ryan, remember that one in round number 4 where Ryan Garcia, smashed his gloves together and said, all right, come on. But his only dominant punch, and wasn't really dominant, was the jab. In this day and age, you're going to begin to power punch. Your jab ain't enough. Thanks for the super chat,
Ryan
Coach.
all the love.
Let me read that. It's probably going to pop up on the screen. Coach D Sports says, Ryan got in Devin's head. Dev thought it would be easy. When was the last time you seen Haney Cheney chasing a knockout with like that? Fell right into Ryan's trap. Standing and exchanging. Yeah, why was he exchanging? That made no sense to me. And I just didn't understand it. He should have kept playing keep away, but all that holding was getting ridiculous. And Ryan Garcia doing that bullshit shoulder roll and turning his back. But like I said, it was a weird fight, but it was somewhat close yet dominating.
Deserves. Everybody said, "Oh, this fight doesn't belong on the East Coast," and this. Look at the arena. Pay-per-views are going to be through the roof. And Ryan Garcia as the champ. Come on, baby. Yeah. Let's go.
All right, Ryan, comments?
Oh, okay. Thank you guys for coming. But first and foremost, I want to thank Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. All glory to him. This is why people need to stop believing everything on the internet and stop, living in a false reality. At the end of the day, there's a lot of real shit going on. The last thing you should worry about is a kid acting crazy on the internet. Real shit is going on in the world. Open your eyes. Kids being hurt, nobody caring. Everybody looking at it like, oh, he just crazy. It's a conspiracy. It's this, it's that. At the end of the day, that shit was real. And I out there put my reputation online, had everybody thinking I was crazy. But at the end of the day, who's the crazy one now? I didn't even really want to say this, but it's the truth. Everybody needs to acknowledge,
Thanks, Mario.
I'm tripping. Y'all was tripping, not me. You guys were tripping. I was the one that was actually with sanity, because I'm like, yo, they're hurting little kids. Let's help them. That's called being a real man. Because I don't give a fuck what people say about me.
That's right.
I walked through the fire and still held it down and still beat fucking Devin Haney and still drank every day and still beat him. And I did everything. Not what the fuck? Hey, what?
He was about to say something there. And what else, Ryan? Okay, the drinking and what else? Huh? What else? Huh?
Give a fuck what people say about me.
That's right.
I walked through the fire and still held it down and still beat fucking Devin Haney and still drank every day and still beat him. And I did everything. Not what the fuck? Hey, what happened? False reality, right? Drank every single night, went out on the first Monday and a Tuesday and drank. What happened? I won.
He did calm down.
Not necessarily. Wait. Not necessarily am I proud of that, but I'm just saying this is. It was a statement to show you guys can't really fuck with me.
That's right.
I do whatever I want.
Yo, you know how crazy that is if he beat Devin Haney on the bottle? On the bottle in camp? And broke main jaw? That's a cold man right there. Mama, that man, that boy's become a man. There goes that man.
He did settle down on Sunday though.
Just imagine.
I don't know.
If none of that happened.
Oh shit.
And he stayed in camp for 8 weeks.
Oh, I did do that, but I just drank some night.
Just imagine. See, use your imagination because y'all all had great ones.
Yeah.
Just imagine all the things you just said, and I'm gonna keep up my shit because this is ours.
Yeah.
And he would have.
But at the end of the day, man, yeah. But like I was just having fun, man. I'm just looking. I'm going through a lot, you know. I went through a divorce. A lot of shit's been happening to me, you know, outside my life. That low key kind of broke me. So, you know, I did what I felt I needed to do to feel okay. And so I drank every day, and I did whatever I wanted, and I'm not proud of it at all. I just pray for my kids, and hopefully they're okay. You know, Henry, Bella, Riley. I hope I made them proud. You know, don't necessarily look at me like an example. Look at Jesus Christ, because I'm far from perfect.
All right, we're gonna start taking some questions.
Ryan, first of all, congratulations on this amazing victory. Tell us what went through your mind in that first knockdown, because everybody from the beginning of the first bell to the 12th, I kid you not, everybody was just on their feet. But what was running through your mind?
Is this going to be the moment I stop him? That's just all I was thinking. I shouldn't have put too much pressure on myself to stop him. Because every time I heard him, I just went crazy and I just couldn't finish him. But at the end of the day, I think, what's his name, Harvey Doc? Yeah. I think he was tripping. He should have stopped that fight.
He should have been stopped the first time.
It was bad. He was really hurt. And I felt bad. I even looked at Bill, 11th round, 12th round. I said, hey, bro, you probably should stop this. But he didn't, and that's it.
Radio Raheem, seconds out. I am curious what you did think overall of the referee's performance, particularly in the 7th round.
Horrible. It was a horrible round.
Yeah, I mean, the guy was holding me for dear life, and I found an opportunity to keep swinging while my hands were free, and I cracked him. And then he took a point away when I cracked him. But he howled me, and then, like, I should have knocked him out in that 7th round. They stole that from me.
Yeah, the referee was horrible. I think everybody in the arena saw it was horrible. It should have been stopped the first time, and Devin was holding, and Ryan got a point deducted for him. That was ridiculous.
That was crazy. I never seen some shit like that. He was holding me, and I just I whacked him, and then he was hurt, and I was like, yes, done. And then, point taken. I'm like, bro.
He was biased.
Darrell Judge Johnson, Amsterdam News. In the front, Ryan, and I'd love to hear what Bernard and Oscar have to say too. Brilliant game plan, Ryan. Did you right in the first round? Did you think Haney felt your power in the first round? And how did you proceed from then on?
He got wobbled bad. I mean, I'm surprised he has such good heart and like recovery. Bro, I cracked him in that first round. I thought it was over. I'm like, I won. Easy work. And then he came out firing in the second. He even hurt me with the hook. And I was like, damn, maybe he do got a little power.
Ryan, Mike Hoppinger, ESPN.
Yeah, I see you.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you.
Look, Oscar, you said in the lead up to this fight that some fighters thrive in the chaos and need that. Ryan, did that help you? Did this chaotic build-up really help you focus on...
Man, you don't know half of the shit I've been through my life. Like, that shit was nothing. Like, I've been through some crazy-ass moments. This whole fight week was crazy. Like, crazy. You have no clue. Y'all have no clue. Fucking no clue. Shit is hilarious. It'll come out one day.
Yeah, and and Oscar, what do you think?
I swear I had brown hair on Monday. Now I got gray hair and shit.
No, but look, Ryan, I mean, look, Devin Haney was on everyone's pound-for-pound list. He's a great boxer, and you dropped him 3 times. He's never been down before. Yeah. It's a huge win.
That's right. Yeah, facts.
But look, how does this feel? You know, you were counted out, and this is a monster victory.
I mean, it's all right. I mean, like I said, me and my coach, he's instilled in my mind, literally brainwashed me. What's next? So at the end of the day, what's next? I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, I already knew I could beat him. I was supremely confident. Am I happy? Of course. But at the end of the day, like, I'm all about trying to fulfill the will of God and keep it moving. So what's next? Who's next? And let's go. God did.
Hey, Ryan, what's going on, man? Right in the front?
Yeah.
This is Najee from Cigar Talk. Congratulations. Big win tonight. This win, you know, in spectacular fashion with all the knockdowns, people have already started clamoring about a Tank part 2. How do you feel? Just, you know, obviously Tank has to take care of his business.
Now, here's where they're going to start talking some bullshit. And we're going to talk about this. Let me play this all the way through. By the way, remember, Derek James trains Frank Martin. Obviously, Derek James is the trainer of Ryan Garcia. Frank Martin and Tank Davis are fighting on, what's that, June the 22nd? I forgot. They announced it today, or Tank announced it. Is it June the 15th or June the 22nd? I forgot. But my bad. That was rude. I'm drinking tea.
With Frank Martin in June. But how do you feel? What are your thoughts on trying to make that happen?
Disrespectful. Real disrespectful.
You said it was disrespectful?
You can talk about whatever after that, but that's disrespectful. He ain't gonna take care of no business. We not gonna get into that. I like him. I'm a Tank Davis fan, but at the same time,
I'm aware.
That's Frank Martin's trainer, bro.
I interviewed Derek. Derek knows. I'm just saying that's a fight that people are clamoring for. It's been happening.
At the end of the day, Tank.
No disrespect. Respectfully.
Tank, look at. I don't think Tank's gonna beat Frank Martin, but if he did, he wouldn't fight me because I'm moving up. I'm not doing 140. I'm going 147. I can't make fucking 140. I never even technically fought at 140. I fought every time at 143. True. My body can't literally go lower than 143. It's impossible. I tried every technique. Can't do it.
The only way he's gonna fight Tank Davis, it's a catch weight, okay? At 45, 44, just the way they did it to him.
Yep.
Now he's the man.
Why he say it like that? Like, it really makes it seem like, you know, like, make it a catch weight. Basically saying they don't want Tank no more. That's what I'm getting from it. Like he did to him at the catch weight. Yeah.
Now he's the face of boxing.
Oh, let me rewind back. Oscar sounding real villainous there with his gold suit on. The guy grabbed the mic from him. Look how they looking at him. This is his manager. Oscar got him in his sights. Like, hold up.
I tried every technique. Can't do it.
The only way he's gonna fight Tank Davis, it's a catch weight, okay? At 45, 44, just the way they did it to him.
Yep.
Now he's the man. Now he's the face of boxing. Come on now.
Yeah.
And Derek James. All the credit to Derek James, the father. I mean, come on. You got. I mean, come on. How can we talk about Tank?
Ryan.
I am the face of boxing, though.
Ryan.
Confidently, I know I am.
I was
down
just
here,
gonna ask.
Ryan. You've spoken in the past about the experience in Vegas, the Tank fight, the rehydration clause, the rib injury, the catch weight. What did you learn from that experience, and how has it helped you in this fight, and how might it help you moving forward in your career?
That people don't give a shit about you. They don't give a fuck. Like, people don't give a fuck. So, you know, it's war at the end of the day. So I understood that I can't play around even in negotiations. I can't let them win in anything because, I mean, at the end of the day, I pretty much did that for the boxing community and the boxing fans to run that fight. Despite all the clauses, he told me not to. Everybody and their mama told me not to. But I was like, fuck that, man. You guys are boring. Everybody's boring. I'm going to fight him. Win or lose, I'm going to run it. And I almost had his ass in the second. But, you know, I was too weak. I knew I was going to lose in the back room. I had no power. I had no mind. I was dehydrated. It was really bad. I should actually die cutting that weight. I should have. I really, but God protected me because I was blistering out of my mouth. I had no spit. It was like it hurt every day to make that weight. I shook. I was shaking in the bed. Like shit was crazy.
Ryan. Ike Feldman with Give Me Sport. I know you guys just mentioned Davis. In my opinion, I believe rematch with Devin would be a step back.
Yeah.
In your opinion, who would you like to fight next? And could it be New York? I felt like the New York crowd was really gravitating.
I mean, I had a vision to fight Fondura at 154. I don't know why. I just feel like I could knock him out. I know that's really, really random, but I just feel like I could get a title at 154. Real quick, I fought guys that big before, and I've knocked them out in sparring. Cold. Slept them. So I want to do it. Shout out Fondura, though. No disrespect.
Watch what his manager says, and then he's going to kind of correct himself afterwards a little bit. Pay attention. And I just can't get over Oscar's sleazy gold suit.
Or I don't know. What should I do?
Look, bottom line is this: we're gonna rest. We're gonna go back to the drawing board. We're gonna pick the best fight that Ryan thinks is the best fight, and we're gonna make big fights. We're gonna big pay-per-views. That's what it's all about. Give the fans what they want.
Look, I'll tell you the truth. Ryan is gonna rest. Had a great win. Let him enjoy it.
Enjoy this.
And guess what? Ryan's calling all the shots now. Ryan's calling all the shots now. That's the fact. He wants to fight at 47. He wants to fight at catch weight. But guess what? If anybody wants to make money, they have to fight Ryan. And guess what? He's going to call all the shots. That's it. And guess what? He's going to give you an exciting fight every single time.
That's right.
One more. This is Kyle Davis from the boxing section. One for Ryan and one for Derek James. How important was to have Derek James in your corner?
Oh, yeah, that's a major key. You know, we just have a great chemistry. Derek is like a father figure, besides obviously my dad, but he's like a father figure, and he always pulls me to the side, and he done seen me cry before, and he was like, "Man, you good?" He's like, "Don't worry about that."
Get on his ass. That's what it is.
He's like, "You gonna get through this, man. You gonna get through this."
What did he say?
He said, "You're gonna get through this. You're gonna get through."
Yeah, no doubt. I had a good conversation with him yesterday before we make him wait and whatever. And I let him know that I understand what he's going through. I understand the pain. I understand everything. And at the same time, I can comfort him, but at the same time, I'm gonna get on his ass too.
Facts.
We get on it. I get on it. I talk bad to him sometimes.
Facts.
All right, Brian.
I just want to say one more thing, okay? I'm so glad people that I'm gonna mention: Paulie Malignaggi, Timothy Bradley, Chris Algieri, Steve Kim, maybe Mario Lopez, but. They're all piece of shit, okay?
Oh, shit!
And I'm so glad they fucking lost, and Ryan proved them wrong.
Yeah, Timothy Bradley, suck my dick.
Man, no. TstreeT was wrong. I was wrong. But no, I was kind of right though. You know what's bad about it? That we talked about a little bit earlier. Ryan Garcia admits that he was drinking all last week and he stopped Sunday, and he's been drinking during this week. So he's acknowledged he's got a drinking problem. He hasn't really been focused in camp. Obviously, they're talking about he's having crying and having breakdowns. They have to talk to him. Going through a divorce. And he broke Devin Haney's face, going through all of that. Broke his face. Came in extremely undisciplined, 143.2, 140-pound limit, lost $600,000. So once again, for those who don't know, Thursday at the final press conference, Devin Haney asked for Ryan Garcia to bet $500,000 for each pound that he would be overweight. So they knew he was having issues in camps. You know how it is with boxers. They be having moles, like little spies, like sending stuff back. It happened with Ryan Garcia team learning. Tank Davis team learning about Ryan Garcia's rib injury. So they bet and shook on $500,000 per pound. Ryan Garcia came in 3.2 pounds overweight. equaling $1.5 million plus dollars, but they settled on $600,000. So people were saying he was trolling. The dude is telling you he was not trolling. He was going through some shit. This is who he is. So it wasn't him like not being this way just to sell the fight. This is who he is now. This is who Ryan Garcia is. For example, even his post-fight interview, let's go look at it again. It's just all over the place. Gotta rewind it back. It's all over the place. I gotta hook my cable box up to my computer through a capture card, and they got this block on there, so my quality is all jacked up. So I apologize for that. Let's listen in for those who didn't hear.
600, 700, 800 to 1, and you just pull off a massive upset. How did you do it?
God did. My Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, I give you all the glory. I couldn't do it without you. I love you so much. Come on, God, you really thought I was crazy? You done lost your whole mind.
Ryan, from the very first round, you set the tone. That first left hook knocked Devin. How much did that set the tone for this fight?
I mean, my left hook is my left hook. You understand what I'm saying? That's blessed by God. So whenever I land it, it can't put you out or down.
How did you know that you were going to be able to land that so frequently? Devin was obviously aware that
because you guys overrate everything. You guys hate on me because I'm pretty and shit. Man, that's fucked up. At the end of the day, I've been boxing my whole life, and all I do is love God and try to help the children, and you guys straight hate on me. You guys do not love the truth. The truth is in front of you. I put my fucking reputation on the line for all the kids in the world, and everybody's fucking staying quiet, but me.
Ryan, this is a competitive fight right into the middle rounds of this fight. You landed that first knockdown. What were you seeing when you landed that left hand?
Man, I don't know, man. I got to gather my thoughts. At the end of the day, I need a shot of beer, like.
And then look, the first thing he's going to talk about in the post-fight press conference or the post-fight interview is like, look, he needs a shot of beer. So I hope they get that taken care of, for real.
Landed that first knockdown. What were you seeing?
Look, Haney's never been there before. He just looks like lost and defeated already.
When you landed that left hand?
Man, I don't know, man. I got to gather my thoughts. At the end of the day, I need a shot of beer, like alcohol, something to get my mind going. You feel me? I'm just kidding. Man, can you guys take a joke, man?
But the left hands, the ones that you landed on Devin, how much did that change the fight in the middle? The first one that knocked him down.
Oh, yeah. I just knew I had control after that. It's hard to recover from big shots. And, maybe my conditioning wasn't my best, but, at the end of the day, I got the job done.
You seem to have some incredible moments early in the fight, middle of the fight. Then there were some moments where you went back a little bit of that shoulder roll at times, fought a little bit more defensively. Was that just a conditioning issue at the time, or was there more to it?
I don't know, man. I have ADHD, so I just start doing random things.
How much, when you got in there with Devin, why did you believe so much that you were the better fighter?
I just know that I've been boxing my whole life. I fought him 6 times. I knew what I could do. But I want to thank my team, man. Guadalupe, Valencia, Ciparron, everybody on my team, man. I put them through hell this camp. I got to give them credit, man. You guys went through it all. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, everybody in this arena. NYC, man, I love you guys. I want to come back. I love NYC. Hey, everybody, go to Tao. Go to Tao nightclub.
Let's talk about coming back here, Ryan. This was an amazing fight. You guys are longtime rivals. Is this a fight you'd like to do again?
Yeah, let's run it back.
All right, Ryan, we'll turn over to Devin Haney. Devin, your thoughts on what happened tonight?
Alhamdulillah, Allah is a perfect planner. I'm disappointed with my performance, but I showed that I was a true champion and that I could fight.
Why is damn Haney trending? Bro, I knew he was going to get cooked, though. I knew he was going to get cooked. Devin Haney's going to be getting cooked for the next several weeks, yo. I hope he's ready. Those memes are going to be flying. I do think the pay-per-view is going to not do well because, remember, this is all in hindsight. A lot of people didn't think that this fight was going to do that well on pay-per-view. But the question is now, is there a rematch clause? And would you support a rematch? Like, would you be like, oh, they fighting again? And don't think about now. Try to put yourself in the future. Like, let's say, for example, if they fight again if his jaw's broken, then he's going to be out for a while. But let's say hypothetically, if they fight in like November and it's like October, and would you be like, yo, like, because right now it's still fresh in our minds, because if you ask me right now, I'm like, nah, I don't want to see that no more. They can wait. But I don't know how I'm going to feel 3, 4, 5 months from now. I might be like, yo, they fighting again. All right, I might start getting hype. You know, I might start creating narratives and little bullshit storylines in my head. Like, I wonder if Devin Haney, if he can come back defensively sound and he can just make sure he stays away from the left hand and just sticks and moves. You know how degenerate boxing fans can get. We start, you know. But the power of Ryan Garcia is still going to be there. But for tonight, for Ryan Garcia to go through what he's going through, being drunk, not taking camp seriously, crying in camp, you know, talking about demonic possession in Bohemian Grove and, you know, all kind of, you know, if this is what it takes for him to go in there and whoop ass, then go ahead, man. Drink your beer at the weigh-in. But it is unprofessional to come in 3.2 pounds over. And he's talking about fighting at 154. But the biggest concern I have about Devin Haney now is how are fighters going to look at him, because he don't have that power. I think that 140 may be a bridge too far. I think going up to 147, I don't know. He's got to work on some power, because he's not going to be the key fighters off of him now. And he's not a volume puncher. Now, I'm not going to sit here and condemn him, but I think on a good night, Teofimo can beat him. You see, he went life and death for Lomachenko. Lomachenko is a very special fighter. And now that Tank Davis fight looks a whole lot different, because if Tank Davis touches him, I think he's going down then too. And then how is he going to come back after having his jaw broken? There's a whole lot of question marks now. A lot of question marks. There's a lot of question marks. A lot of question marks. Because right now he's got the goods, but like, you know, do you break it all down and rebuild? You know, like, how do you do it? I don't think they would want the Ryan Garcia rematch yet. Knowing Eddie Hearn, they probably wouldn't go back into that. They probably go try to build him back up. But now you have Subriel Matias and Liam Perro fighting for the IBF title on June the 15th. That fight just got a whole lot bigger down in Puerto Rico. Looking at this fight now, do you think that Devin Haney can take the power of Subriel Matias? So you see how these fights looking different now? Teofimo fight looking different. The Isaac Cruz fight looking different. Can he keep Isaac Cruz off of him? This fight just, you know, this type of defeat. Let me pull up the rankings real quick. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I miss doing late night shows. This should be my bread and butter, doing my shows after everybody go to bed, and then I can be up. This is like UK time. It's like, what time is it? About 7 a.m. over there in the UK? I need to get back on this. But I'm pulling up the rankings here. Let's go look at the 140-pound division. And also, before we go, we got 12 minutes left. I want to see what the reactions is. What Shakur had to say. Let me pull that up now. You know, I know people are talking. But yeah, this all looks different now. You know, now Devin Haney versus Isaac Cruz is a 50-50 fight. Now Devin Haney versus Subriel Matias. I may favor Subriel Matias. Now Teofimo Lopez, whatever one show up, you know, he a head case too. He got some head case shit going on. Did I ever tell you the story that I tell a million times about how I was talking shit about Teofimo Lopez on the internets, and then his pop confronted me? He had these two little ass cups, Dixie cups of a pink substance, like light pink. You know, basically you could tell it was like a vodka, cranberry, some shit. And he looked like, don't I know you from somewhere? And I'm like, yeah, pussy. I'm a motherfucker. No, I wasn't. I was like, yeah, mate. Anyway, moving on. I want to see what Shakur Stevenson had to say. They roasting Devin. But you never know what Teofimo going to show up. He'll look like a star one night, and they'd be a complete psycho, unhinged maniac. Another fight. Let's see what you got to say, Shakur. Let's see. Damn. Coming for the top spot. Don't forget, he looked like shit in his last fight. Oh, shit. If he said that, it's over because I'm not a 147-pounder. Oh, they're talking about Ryan Garcia moving up in weight. Ryan Garcia also said he just can't make 140 no more. He said the same thing about 140, 135, and he moved up to 140. But now he's talking about 147. I think that may be a bridge too far for Ryan Garcia personally. I think that's just the liquor weight that he can't cut. But sheesh. And you know Tank like to do cryptic tweets. Let's see what shit he's talking. That's a devastating loss for Ryan. And Ryan so ass I can take 8-9 shots and I still beat his ass. Tank can't really say too much, you know, because that catch weight was there. I can't really say too much because Ryan signed the contract. You know, you sign a contract, you're not going to hear no bitching from me about no catch weight. You signed the contract. Damn, Devin has a broken jaw allegedly. Damn. Why they photoshopping his shit? That's Photoshop. That's the AI. The roasting begins. The roasting begins. It's getting ugly, man. It's getting ugly out here. This is what happens when you fight a motherfucker the same size as you. Sheesh. Sheesh. I think that it would have helped Devin's career if he would have took the Lomachenko rematch, but he said he couldn't make 135 no more. And Loma is way too small for 140. So now, if you're going to rebuild Devin Haney, where do you go next? If you say, you know what, like, I mean, there's got to be a rematch clause, right? I would think there is. But there's no belt. And is it confirmed that Devin Haney loses his belt? Because Ryan Garcia wasn't eligible for the belt because he weighed in at 143.2 for the 140-pound title. But because Ryan Garcia lost, because Devin Haney lost, does he still keep his belt? That's unclear right now. I don't think that he does. But if that's the case, who do you think he fights? I think that they need to go back to the drawing board. Stay away from Ryan Garcia right now. It would be big, huge balls, though, if he was to go back for that rematch. To fight Ryan Garcia immediately in the next fight. But how long is it going to take him to heal if the jaw is broken? And then you know Ryan Garcia is going to talk about it like I broke your jaw in the first fight. You know, that's big time bragging rights right there. Broke somebody's face. And it's well known throughout boxing history, if a fighter gets a broken jaw, you know, 9 out of 10 times they become a different fighter and don't like getting hit in the face very much. They become more evasive, maybe somewhat better defensive fighters. You know, drinking through a straw for months and months and soft foods and beverages, you know, that can change you. Aggravating. So Devin Haney versus Sander Martin, Dalton Smith. You think they should just like, you know, straight rebuilding, dropping back down? Or keep him up there in the mix? Devin Haney versus Richardson Hitchens. You know, he's got some issues too. What about Sean P. Diddy McComb? Nah, I'm just disrespecting. That was wrong. Sean the Public Nuisance, who I think beat Arnold Barboza tonight. That was a robbery. I never call fights robberies, but that was a robbery to me. I think that Sean, the Public Nuisance, is now a nuisance and put his name in the mix in the 140-pound division. You got Jack Catterall, Josh Taylor. That's taking place in May, right? Like, what's that, May the 25th, something like that? But I just don't think that Ryan Garcia should be in the plans of Devin Haney right now. I just don't see it. Who I think Ryan should fight next? Well, see, here's the thing. What is his team going to do? And he already missed weight by the WBC, so it's looking like, you know, he may be going to 147. But realistically, I mean, they can make the boots in his fight. But I don't think they would take that for him. They're going to look for the biggest money fight they can make. But what's the real big money fight at 147? You think it could be Terrence Crawford? You think that can be Terrence Crawford's money fight? That can be possible. That can be some shit that come out of nowhere. By the way, Terrence Crawford and Israel Madrimov are looking like they're having a press conference in New York this Wednesday on what's that, the 24th? In New York for the WBA title. It's going to take place August the 3rd in LA. Crawford versus Madrimov, 154, August 3rd in LA. And Crawford's going to be represented by Matchroom Eddie Hearn, fighting for the Saudis. And Boots Ennis is supposed to be returning in Philly this summer against Cody Crowley. They're trying to put that together. And sometime in the next year and a half, they're trying to set up a fight with him and Terrence Crawford, if Terrence Crawford's still around. But I think Terrence Crawford at 147. And remember, Terrence Crawford still has his WBC, WBA, and WBO belt. Once he steps into the ring at 154 pounds, if he will lose his WBO. But he can go back down to 147 and get that big fight with Ryan Garcia. I think that's the biggest fight that he can make between 147 and 154 that's in-house that can be made politically. Ryan versus Barrios, I mean, it depends on, you know, if they want to dial Ryan Garcia back a little bit. But if they want to keep him in the money, I think that the Terrence Crawford fight is the one to make. I can't believe I'm even talking about that. I don't think they would go backwards for a Rolly Romero fight. That doesn't really make any sense. You know, but now, Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez. Could they do that at a catchweight above 140? That's a fight to go for. Or, you know, but then again, we're talking about 140. He's saying he's not going to be at 140 anymore. And he just missed the weight by 3 pounds. And maybe he'll be able to make the weight if he get his alcohol issue under control and actually focus on camp to making the weight. Maybe this is just, you know, like, you know, I still can't believe a drunk Ryan Garcia beat the dog shit and broke the face of Devin Haney. I'm like, wow, like wild. But we're definitely going to be talking about this more. You're going to be seeing more content from me the next couple of days. And we're going to do a deep dive on Monday as my podcast is coming back. As you can see, I've been more active on the channel with boxing, like really, you know, like spreading my wings. I haven't done this much boxing or combat sports content in maybe a year, maybe 2. You know, so we're really getting back out there, getting things done. So, you know, keep me in your prayers as I'm trying to do my best, your boxing prayers, you know, as I'm trying to do my best to keep things consistent, because I'm really enjoying actually covering the sport and like getting and dipping my toe back into the boxing media. And soon you're actually going to start seeing me back out in the field as my hunger to cover the sport is actually coming back. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez is up and down. You know, you never know which guy's going to show up. You never know which one's going to show up. But let me get up out of here. It was nice talking to you guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Drop a like before you go, and please subscribe.